Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Asari King, Asariking, here this afternoon with the great Aralune.
What's up?
What we're doing now is basically the movement called Live Your Passion. So what it is that I'm interviewing people throughout Montreal who are actively living their passion on a daily basis. So this afternoon, we have the opportunity to hear a little bit from Aralune, her story and who she is as a person, and how she's actively living her passion. Tell us who you are, first of all.
Well, my name is Aralune, and that's just my stage name, but my actual name is Leah Greenwich. And how I came up with Aralune was, like, I have a serious love for astronomy, so I wanted to have a name. Like, Leah Greenwich didn't really fit my music. That was more like real, like, just R&B soul, like, pure, like that. But, like, that's not where I was going with it, so I was like, I want a name that means something to me. So me and one of my friends, Sarah, we were looking up a whole bunch of star names, and then we found like a list of ones that I liked, and then one day I was just playing Sims, and I'm like, what am I gonna name my Sim? I'm like, oh, let me go with my star names, and I'm like, okay, Aralune, and then I named her Aralune, and I was like, oh my god, that's my stage name.
That's so sick.
Yeah. So that's how I came up with it, and then ever since then it just stuck with me.
So obviously, you know, like, the point of this movement is actually to, like, empower people, right? So my question to you is, like, what is your story? Like, were you always passionate about music? Always passionate about music. Okay, so just give a little bit about your story and after, like, when you started taking music seriously. Because I've always loved music too, right? But, like, at a point you have to take it seriously, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I've been taking it seriously since I was a little girl.
Seriously? Oh my god.
Like, I say this to my friends, like, I don't feel like I was born to do music, but I feel like I was born with music. Like, it was born in me. You know what I mean? So, like, when I was little, like, in elementary school, like, everything I did was for me when I got older. It's like, oh, I need to do this, because when I get older, I have to be ready, I have to work out, because when I get older, I have to have the shape, I have to practice my vocals, because when I get older, I don't want to struggle, I want to know how to sing. Everything was for when I get older. That was how I was thinking. But then I started, like, taking it, like, really serious in high school.
Okay.
But then I, like, fell out of it. It was too much overload. I felt like it was just being pushed on me too much. You know?
By who, your parents or what?
No, my dad. Like, he did it. Like, I loved music. No problem. He was teaching me a whole bunch of stuff, and I appreciated that. It's just, like, you know, you have to do things at your own pace sometimes.
Right.
I get being pushed, but at that time it was, like, it was too much. And then I fell out of it, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just a hobby. You know, I was like, maybe it's just a hobby, and then I went into interior design, which is, like, my second love.
Right.
And then I was doing it, and then I was just finding myself, like, still doing music. And I was like, yeah, this is not a hobby. Like, I'd be in class writing songs. One day I come home, and then I made a whole EP in 4 days, and I was like, I don't understand how this happened. Like, I had 2 EPs before Aralune.
Really?
Yeah, I had 2. One was called Black, and then the second one I didn't have a name.
Are you gonna release it eventually or what?
No.
Never?
No, because that's when I first started producing.
I know, but, like, it goes back to it's authentic. It has the
Right,
roots.
but, like, it helped me get where I am today.
Fair.
So I feel like my project now, like, it's a good platform to start at.
Okay.
Then it was too, it just didn't feel right. I go with how I feel with everything. And the third project felt right.
Okay.
So I went with that.
So right now, I know that you have Aralune that's out already, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you working on right now?
I have a new project.
Okay. What's it called? You want to give the name? I don't know. It's up
Yeah,
to you.
it's okay. Long Walks in the Park.
Okay, perfect.
And that one is special because it's really, it's like me as an artist, like a singer, songwriter, and producer, because I have some tracks which are just production.
Okay.
And then and somebody else is rapping on it, and then some
really?
is just instrumental, and then some is just me, I produced, and then some, like, I have another one somebody produced for me. You know, so it's like really me as a singer, songwriter, producer, and it's really special.
So it's another EP or is it an album?
It's another EP.
Okay. And when are you thinking to, like, drop an album?
I'm not sure yet. My body will tell me when, though.
Yeah, you feel the vibe. You're like, I like that. I love that.
Yeah, like, I just go with, it just tells me everything. Everything. Like, everything I feel is happening in perfect synchronicity, everything.
Right.
Even the highs, the lows.
Right.
Because in the lows, I learned so much.
Right.
And then when I get back to the highs, it's like I know, like if I ever get to that low point,
Yeah.
I know how to get out of it.
Right.
But I also learned something from it about myself.
Right. What would you say to that person in the camera, right, behind the camera, that is afraid to take that step to go and live their passion? Because it's a big step, though. People think you're crazy. Like, everyone wants to be an artist. Everyone wants to be a rapper. Like, what?
It's a lot.
What do you get to tell these people right now to motivate them to take that step in order to do it and live their passion?
I think the one, like, it's not necessarily a problem, but it kind of is fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's fear of giving yourself out and putting yourself out there, because every project you put out, it's like you're giving yourself, like you're putting yourself out there even more, and it's scary.
It is. Yeah.
Like you don't, like people hear that and they don't understand why, but it's scary. But honestly, like, make fear your friend. My friend told me to make fear your friend, for real. And don't be afraid. Just focus on your craft and getting better at what you like. And if you like other artists and you don't want to like I don't like it when people try and like copy, you know, but it's okay to get inspiration from another artist and put it into your own. Just do you, live how you want to live. Like, just like my music, I made it that way because that's just how I feel. Like when I'm making beats at home, I'm just like moving like this and just doing weird things, but that's how I feel.
Okay.
So just go with how you feel. Really, you can't really like lose at that.
My name is Asari King, here this afternoon with Aralune, and this is the Live Your Passion movement, guys. So like, I really want to empower you guys to take that step of faith, make fear your friend, and really live out your passion on a daily basis. My name is Asari King, Aralune, and we out.